what would be your solution for police brutality?
Get rid of all of them.
Burn them all.
No, you see, hey.
Salam, Israel. Officer and Priest I.S.U.P.K, the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, Oklahoma City. Yeah, we down here. They got a little so-called Black Lives Matter event popping off. You know, I.S.U.P.K had to put some boots on the ground. Stay tuned.
I.S.U.P.K.
All I'm gonna tell you, man, if you want to stay plugged in and tuned in, make sure you subscribe to I.S.U.P.K on YouTube. A lot of powerful information will be coming out this summer, and you want to stay tuned in. The minute they drop it, it's coming right to you, baby, as soon as you subscribe. So make sure you handle that business and subscribe to I.S.U.P.K.
Salam, Israel. Officer and Priest I.S.U.P.K, the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, Oklahoma City. Yeah, we down here. They got a little so-called Black Lives Matter event popping off. You know, I.S.U.P.K had to put some boots on the ground. Stay tuned. What do you think the solution is for police brutality?
Well, one thing is you have to start not letting them evoke your emotions to resist them. You know what I'm saying? You have to stop putting yourself in positions where they can, you know, arrest you and prosecute you and do these things to you if possible. You know, sometimes they just come at you and you ain't done nothing. But you just got to learn how to conduct yourself, because those people carry a gun and they will kill you. And they will get away with it because they have the support of they, you know, prosecuting attorneys and everybody to support them. See what I'm saying? They hired them to come out here and police you and keep you in line by any means necessary. And that means killing you, and that's what they're going to do. And they're going to protect them when they go to court because they on the same team.
Okay, so my next question to you will be, do you think that the police terrorize blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians?
Yes.
Well, yes. I mean, they were raised up as children. They were raised up to think that we bad people. So when they go and become police officers, then they already have an opinion of you in their mind, and they have a fear of you. So if they feel threatened at all, they're going to take your life and fear that they're going to lose their life. See, they've already been programmed to fear you and to think that you're a bad person. They've been trained that way from little kids.
Do you think we have a police problem or a racist white man in a uniform problem?
Most definitely. Yeah, most definitely. We do. It's I mean, look at it. We do.
Okay. So what do you think is the solution for this police brutality?
Non-lethal weapons. Take away the guns from the policemen. Non-lethal weapons. Everybody will end up in jail. You know what I'm saying? Nobody will lose their life for all this.
Okay, I got one more question for you. Do you think the police are terrorists to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians? Do they terrorize us in our own neighborhoods?
Oh, they've been terrorizing us since we came over here. We've been terrorized. This country built on the killing of indigenous people and the enslavement of indigenous people. So you tell me what you think.
I am City Councilwoman Christine Price Allen of Midwest City, Ward 5.
Okay, I have a question for you. Like, what do you think the solution for police brutality is?
The solution, I think we need to have more community-based police. They need to be trained. Midwest City, and at one point in time they have in Oklahoma City. So that's one solution, is that everyone should be able to know one another. Police come out into the community and know the community, and we can alleviate a lot of this policing brutality.
Okay, so my next question would be, do you think that the police are terrorists to blacks and Hispanics and Native Indians?
Do I think they are?
Yes.
Well, let's just say this. You may think that and you may feel that way, but they are really supposed to be serving. So they're supposed to be servicemen, but sometimes it can be portrayed that way from actions of some bad cops. You have bad and you have good.
Okay, thank you, sis. What do you think the solution would be for police brutality?
Everybody needs to have a clear understanding. If nobody comes out and nobody's aggressive to start off, then we don't have these problems. But when you have people who come to work aggressive every day, they pull someone else over and they get aggressive with that person. If you get aggressive with me, I'm going to get aggressive back. So just a clear understanding and proper communication would help cut out a whole lot of things.
Okay, so do you think that we have a police problem? Or do you think that we have a racist white man in a uniform problem?
We have a racist white man in a uniform problem. We've always had a racist white man in a uniform problem. My great-grandmothers now picked cotton and fought for our freedoms because there was racist white men with problems back then. The only difference now is they have uniforms, they have guns, they're legally allowed to walk around with the uniform on and still be racist.
So what you think about what you think the solution is for this police brutality?
Honestly, I think the solution is separation. You see, I mean, first and foremost, we got to return back to the Torah. You know, the Israelites here in this land, we got to return back to Elohim, to the Most High, and to His will and to His way. And then separate, you know, whether we stay here or depart, we got to separate. So that's my personal opinion.
Okay, one more question, bro. Do you think that the police is terrorists to blacks and Hispanics and Native Indians?
Absolutely. I mean, if you look at the Webster Dictionary term for terrorism, you know, that's striking fear into a heart. You know, just because they come under the suit and the badge and the gun and the guys that they are to serve and protect, is that actually what they do? You understand? You look at the definition of terrorism. Do they meet the definition of peace? See, they known as, under their law, they are known as a peace officer. But do they actually display that characteristic of peace? You see, they actually display the characteristic of terror. You see, that we have been under for so many years. So the title that they are under their land and under their law is a peace officer. However, their actions denote terror.
Ozark Christ. All right, thank you, brother. Okay, brother. Do you think the police are terrorists to blacks and Hispanics and Native Indians?
In our city, yes, they are. You know what I'm saying? They come across as, you know, stop and frisk. They don't want to hear nothing that we're talking about. They've done a whole lot of stuff. It's time for us to understand that, you know, it ain't just about Black Lives Matter. It's about, you know, these police authority is taking advantage of that authority. Period.
Okay, what do you think the solution for the police brutality is?
Brothers out here ain't just gonna take it lying down, but the violent part of it is not gonna help the situation as much as we think it is. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying sit down and sit on your hands, but there are other solutions that we need to kind of go under to try to understand. Number one, economically, take the money out of their pockets is the best way to hit any of these people. You know what I'm saying? That's worldwide, period.
All right, Shalom, thank you, brother. Yeah, I see why this Black Lives Matter shit is bullshit. They got the homos mixed in the mix. Okay, sis, what do you think is the solution for the police brutality?
At this day and age, I honestly don't think that it's a solution. I think it'll continue, but I think we would all have to just come together and have some kind of agreement and understand that all police are not racist and all police don't hate blacks. But at this time and point, I really don't think it's a solution. We're too deep in it. We were slaves over 400 years ago, and it's still continuing. So it's not going to go anywhere. It doesn't matter who our president is, who our mayor is, who our governor is. It's not going to go anywhere. We as black people just have to understand
police are terrorists to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians?
Again, not all police, because I have family members who are white, black, and Indian that are in the law enforcement, and I don't think all of them are, but I do believe that some of them, just like the young man over here with the Confederate flag, that they are with the KKK, they're with all that, and it is some in the law enforcement, not only in Oklahoma, but around the world. So I would say yeah, but I would say no, not all.
Okay, thank you, sis. Appreciate it.
So the only way usually to combat an action is with a reaction of the same sort. See, if you pinch me and it hurts, and I yell, ouch, I'm gonna have to pinch you back so you'll know what it's like to be pinched, so you won't get pinched. You won't continue to pinch me.
Okay, my next question to you would be, do you think the police are terrorists to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians?
One of the most terrorist groups in this nation is the police department. They're designed to terrorize. They say they enforce the law, but they enforce their own agenda. Yes, they're the highest terrorists. A terrorist will come to your house and terrorize you. The police department in every country, in every city, can come to your house and terrorize you as they will. See, this is the only job where you can actually slap your employer in the face and get away with it. If I went to my job right now and slapped my employee, he's gonna fire me. We pay them to protect us, and at the same time, they slaughter us.
Please, bro. Do you think we have a police problem or a racist white man in a uniform problem?
Most definitely, yeah, most definitely. We do. It's evident. I mean, look at it. We do.
Okay. So what do you think is the solution for this police brutality?
Non-lethal weapons. Take away the guns from the policemen. Non-lethal weapons. Everybody will end up in jail. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gotta lose their life for all this.
Okay, I got one more question for you. Do you think the police are terrorists to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians? Do they terrorize us in our own neighborhoods?
Oh, they've been terrorizing us since shit we came over here. We've been terrorized. This country built on the killing of indigenous people and the enslavement of indigenous people. So you tell me what you think.
What do you think the solution for police brutality is?
I think the solution to police brutality is, first things first, I wanted to say that it's the wrong focus right now, what we're doing right now as we speak. Like, I think we need to be focused on trying to unify as black people, how to love ourselves, how to thrive in our community, instead of trying to hold hands with people that are beating us and killing us. You know what I'm saying? We need to be worried about that. And police brutality, that shit is it's always going to be if we keep trying to hold hands with them. You know what I'm saying? They're never going to see us.
Okay. How do you feel? Do you feel like they terrorize our people, natives and Hispanics and blacks? Okay. What do you think would be the solution for police brutality towards our people? All right. Thank you, sir. What would be the solution for police brutality?
First thing is they need to change their mind about how they think of black people and minorities in a whole. Because you get the police from the suburbs, these people grew up in the suburbs and they come and patrol our neighborhoods. And basically, they grew up thinking of us as suspects and criminals, so therefore they come on to the job thinking of us as suspects and criminals. So if you can get their mind to change, then therefore you can slow down on some police brutality.
Okay, my next question to you is, do you think we have a police problem or a racist white man in a uniform problem?
Both. You know what I'm saying? If you look at it, it's both. You know, not all police officers are bad, not all police officers are racist, but you do have those, you know.
Okay. So my next question, did you celebrate the 4th of July?
Nah, man, that ain't my Independence Day.
Most High Christ, Most High Christ.
Yeah, that ain't my Independence Day, you know.
What would be your solution for police brutality?
Get rid of all of them.
Burn them all.
Now, you see, hey, we need more black cops, but at the same time, I think they need to go through evaluation, personally, like a mental evaluation, bro. Because a lot of them is prejudice, and I don't feel like the police protect us anyway. I feel like they're getting paid to do nothing, to drive around in fancy cars with new artillery, but they're not protecting us, so we basically protect ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so do you feel like the police is are terrorists to blacks and Hispanics and Native Indians?
Yeah, I do. Because you gotta think about it, man. They don't do no evaluation on them cops, bro. I'm talking about a mental evaluation. You feel what I'm saying? And so I just feel like most of the cops that's white, they really probably would have been Ku Klux Klan members. You know what I'm saying? And they just turned in their hoodies for bad. That's all. For bad.
Okay, bro. Did you celebrate the 4th of July?
Nah, I ate, you know what I'm saying, I popped a firecracker for the kids, but I didn't celebrate.
It's always for the kids.
Hey, no, I don't really celebrate no.
You know, our people still picking cotton in 1777, so why would we celebrate the independence of our enemies, man?
Yeah, I don't really celebrate nothing like, you know, it's just another day to me, man.
Do you think the police are terrorists to blacks and Hispanics and Native Indians?
It gets real sometimes. We out here right now. What's going on? We need help. We need somebody to stand up for us. But every time somebody stands up, they end up getting murked up. We're gonna stand up. We're gonna keep it real out here for us. And we need some real black leaders.
Okay, so my next question to you would be, do you think, what would be your solution for police brutality?
They need to speak up.
I don't think there's no solution. I think it's gonna get worse.
Well, the solution is if the officers, if the so-called good cops will speak up, stop being so silent, then we'll have a balance. That's pretty much it. We need a balance.
Okay, so one more question. Did y'all brothers celebrate the 4th of July?
Nah.
As far as like,
because we were slaves on the 4th of July.
as far as like family time and rituals, so I ate some chicken, you feel me? I don't celebrate all that stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just a family thing. The kids like to pop firecrackers.
Okay, now I'm gonna touch on something that you said about real black leaders. Like, are you familiar with Commander Gen.YAHANNA of the I.S.U.P.K?
Trying to find something to follow, had loyalty, every man tried to borrow, felt pain and a lot of sorrow, got betrayed, sold packs, I didn't even have my heart broke, living confused, about to lose hope, cops got me on the side of the road, like a sideshow, need an antidote before I croak, now I'm setting fire to rhythm man blues, call this guitar smoke. Rebel with no cause, trying to find direction. The world got me vexed. Picked up a bad liquor habit that's hereditary from oppression. Felt like my life was on fire, trying to find an exit. Now look, 10 G's plus a good wreck. Sometimes a follower is a soldier, trying to find a good shepherd. Plus when you in hell, how do you excel? Wisdom the breath of life, I don't believe in fairy tale. Listen well to what I tell. No calling can cause pain. Something that a rebel knows very well. Can't you tell I was sent from the Lord? Got a tongue like a two-edged sword. With